Hey guys, what's up? It's Chad. Just wanted to catch you up on something that we talked about last week. Hopefully, you all had a great weekend. But this is what you have on your screen is crude oil. So the bottom chart is the future, the crude oil future, and the top chart is the USO. So this is the ETF. This is the tracking ETF. So what I wanted to point out was last week we were talking about crude oil here on the bottom being like a, a pennant, an upgoing pennant, where these lows are higher, right? Higher lows. So that's a bullish sign. So we were talking about a possible breakout. I think it might have been even on Friday that we were talking about this. And look here today, we broke out above this 52 level actually. So it's right here, just this little candlestick right there, where we opened up around 52.50 and went all the way up to 54 or so, 54 and a half. And then here's the problem. So that's great and all, maybe even a little gap. Um, so that looks great, but there's a couple of problems with this being a definitive breakout. So first of all, if you look at this candlestick, we actually closed lower than we opened. So we have this long shadow up here, and then the open and close are down here. So since the close is below the open and we have this long shadow, we call that a shooting star candlestick formation. So that's generally not so bullish. The other thing that we saw was if you look at the volume was pretty good. It's right around 40 million, I think it's millions, which looks like it's above average, but it's not super high. Like last week or a week and a half ago, we had this day where volume was green and it was closer to 45 million, which is way above average. So that would have been much better to see volume up in that range, or maybe even higher would have been fantastic. But and you on the top half of your screen for USO, you can see the same thing. Basically, for the ETF, we opened high because the market opens later than the futures market is usually open before the stock market. So that's why it opened higher and then basically closed back down at the lows. So that's also not very bullish. And you can see the volume down here also average, maybe a little bit above average. So not the greatest breakout, but we'll see what happens from here on out. The question then, we haven't been at these levels since July of last year. So it's been a long time. So this breakout would be pretty significant. You may be familiar with the sort of guesstimation that however long a channel was or a consolidation pattern is, then you can expect that to go up, or after the breakout, you can expect to move about that length as well. So if we broke out from here, it'd be a pretty significant move upward. So we'll have to see, though, if this breakout is confirmed. You could pretty easily fail a breakout that looks like this and come back down maybe to the 200-day moving average, which is around 45, something like that. I mean, that's pretty easy. But just wanted to make you guys aware of what was happening. We are still above the 200-day and the 50-day moving average, and they're both trending upwards. So that's all good. Those are all good signs. But we'll see. Not a perfect breakout. So we'll just have to wait and see if it gets confirmed. All right, guys. Have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.